What's going on, my beautiful geek culture? As always, I'm your boy O, and today we have to talk about how Marvel Studios has just broken the internet by announcing the return of Robert Downey Jr. to the MCU. That's right, baby. The ride ain't over with yet. We also have to talk about the directors for the next two Avengers films, and that should not be all of that surprising. And also, Deadpool and Wolverine has set itself on a path to $1 billion worldwide. That's right, baby. Marvel Studios is on a roll this weekend. But before I get started, I would like to tell you guys something. Thank you. On my video titled, Marvel Studios has a blade problem, you guys showed your boy O some massive love. Let me get this paper out so I can get this correctly. 6,500 views and counting, 443 watch time hours. To give you a perspective, many YouTube channels can't even get 1,000 watch time hours in a year. However, you gave your boy O 443 watch time hours in one day. 123 subscribers, baby. So yeah, your boy O is officially over that 3,000 subscriber mark, and it's all thanks to you guys. Look, I have said this before. Without you, we content creators do not exist. Without you, we content creators don't matter. It's because of you viewers. It's why we actually can do this. It's why YouTube exists in the first place. So, with that being said, just know you're the most important thing when it comes down to this platform. So with that being said, thank you. I appreciate your support. Now let's get into today's video. First up, they announced some footage or showed some footage for Captain America Brave New World, and it also pretty much gave us the plot. And in the film, the plot is Captain America is trying to rebuild the Avengers. So that is a good starting point, if you ask me, for where we're heading in the future when it comes down to the Avengers films. Next up, we have some Thunderbolt footage right now. They did not release this to the public, but they did show footage. And many people said that the Thunderbolts looks pretty fun. Yeah, it's kind of giving off this Suicide Squad vibe. That's what someone told me. But it feels a little bit different. As you know, Marvel Studios knows how to feel different. Then after that, they announced the official title for the Fantastic Four reboot. And it is confirmed that the film is set in the 60s. However, it will be futuristic. And the title is The Fantastic Four First Steps. If you ask me, this is the only thing that Marvel Studios dropped the ball on. First steps? Come on, Marvel. This should be a little bit more dramatic, man. When I hear this title, The Fantastic Four First Steps, I get the feeling that I'm watching a Disney show that is targeted towards kids, you know, like the Hawk and the Agents of Smash. That, right? That's how I feel when I hear this title. So hopefully they can rework this, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. And the big one, Robert Downey Jr. returns to the MCU as Victor Von Doom. Now, many people have their concerns. Now, they do not know if this is going to be a variant of Tony Stark, who is Victor Von Doom, or Victor Von Doom altogether. Now, if you ask me, the best way to go about this is the variant. I mean, how are you going to explain the guy looking just like Iron Man, right? So you should go about this as a variant of Tony Stark. And I think that that would fit. Now, I know many people are going to say, dude, that is not comic book accurate. However, the MCU has never been comic book accurate, right? They have always changed things. Listen, Tony Stark did not create Ultron in the comics. No, that was Hank Pym. That's who that was, not Tony Stark. So things could change as long as you execute it well. See, that's what people have to understand. You do not have to be comic book accurate to be good. All you have to do is tell a good story. That's it. Or in Deadpool and Wolverine's case, allow the audience to have fun with it. That's all. And Marvel Studios is trying to get the feel of the room, right? They're trying to understand what they need to do. Now, many people are saying, look, this is a cash grab, right? I don't care. All I care about is if it's good or not. That's it. Yeah, I know it's going to feel a little tricky with Robert Downey Jr. playing another character. However, I feel that the variant explanation for it all should work out. Next up, we got Joe and Anthony Russo confirmed to direct the next two Avengers films, right? And they are titled Avengers Doomsday, that is set to be released May 2026, which is less than 2 years away, and Avengers Secret Wars, which is set to be released May 2027, so 1 year apart. If you haven't noticed, yes, the Kang Dynasty is over with. Marvel Studios has gone away from Kang altogether, and if you ask me, we most likely would not be seeing the character no time soon or not at all. Like, they feel like, look, we have opportunity to correct our wrong here, so we're going to go with Victor Von Doom for the future big baddie of the MCU. So right now, that's a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, I feel like I will get over it, especially knowing that these films are in the hands of the Russo brothers. I trust them, man. I trust them. Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, I trust. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I'm sorry. I trust the Russos. So whatever decision that they decide to make here, I'm with it. Because I'm confident that they're not going to let me down. That's how I feel. Now, yeah, I know I said I didn't like Captain America Civil War, but I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. I didn't like it as much as everyone else. Like, I could watch it and say, okay, it's a good, decent film, but it's decent, right? That's it. That's it. That's all. But it's not the Winter Soldier. It's not Endgame. It's not Infinity War. And with that being said, these guys has the resume to pull this off. They can put together all of these character arcs as they have done many times before. So I trust the Russo brothers. Next up, we have to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, baby. That's right. Deadpool and Wolverine opened to a staggering $438 million worldwide. Worldwide. That is $205 million domestically and $233 million overseas. Straight up crushed it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I told you guys that this film was posed to explode, right? I told you guys. That's why I kept telling you on my reports, look, this is going to be huge. It is going to be big. I told you that. And here it is. Deadpool and Wolverine most likely would be the highest grossing film of 2024 and probably would outdo every film in 2023. Now, let's go talk about legs. If Deadpool and Wolverine managed to get a modest 2.5 multiplier with its domestic total, it would give it $512 million. However, this film has an A cinema score. So typically, comic book movies that has an A cinema score, regardless if they're R-rated or not, has some incredible legs. So most likely Deadpool and Wolverine will have a 3x multiplier. I always say X. 3 times its multiple, 3 times its opening. I messed up again. So that would give the film $615 million domestically. Incredible, right? Overseas, if it gets that modest 2.5, that would give the film $582 million overseas. If you add that total up with the $512 million, I'm going for the latter here, that would give the film $1.1 billion worldwide. However, same things applies here, baby. If the film has that 3 times its opening weekend, that would give the film $700 million overseas. And if you add that up to the same domestically, that would give the film $1.3 billion. I have it all messed up here. So, with that being said, Deadpool and Wolverine is a certified $1 billion worldwide. That is absolutely crazy, right? Think about it. Deadpool has been successful since the day it released. Now, here it is. It has justified its existence. Damn, if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds leaking that footage of Deadpool back in the days, right? I think it was 2013. I can't even remember what year. We would not have this right now. We would not have an example of superhero fatigue not existing. Because Deadpool and Wolverine has showed us, as long as you are doing something interesting, something that the audience can have fun with, right? Something that feels organic, right? You will be successful. That's it. And look at DC, right? Look at DC. DC decided not to even show up to Comic-Con this year. Released that trash Creature Commandos trailer. Released that trash logo, recycled logo. And Marvel over here is sucking up all of this glory. All in one weekend. Breaking the internet with Robert Downey Jr. and also breaking box office records with Deadpool and Wolverine. It goes to show you that all you have to do is make the right choices and you will reap the benefits. However, DC, on the other hand, they're going to continue to make the wrong choices. They should have been at Comic-Con this year. And I heard Peter Safran say it's too early to show you anything for the Superman film. How? Your marketing campaign should start a year before a film is released. Goes to show you that Warner Brothers is broke. They need something to be a hit so they can use that money to market that of Superman. That's how I feel. And people are saying that James Gunn is busy. That is absolutely crap, because every DCEU film that was released and DC decided to show up to Comic-Con, the director showed up and showed us something, right? Zack Snyder, what's the other guy named? The guy that was supposed to direct The Flash before. I can't remember his name at all. You also had Ben Affleck. Well, which Ben Affleck didn't direct anything. James Wan, right? Patty Jenkins. All those people showed up while everything was in motion. Goes to show you that DC most likely is scared of the fans, right? They know for a fact that all of those things that they have released for Superman did not win the audience over. So they decided to stay away so people can forget how bad that stuff actually was. So they could try to give you a new impression of Superman. But Marvel Studios, you won this year. You won. You did the right thing. You pleased the fans, right? You gave us a film that we could enjoy. Now, all you have to do is turn the page. Now, at one point in time, I was asking you guys to reboot this thing. But it seems to me that you're adamant that you're going to correct it all, which is good. Can't say the same for DC, though. They're always in this need to reboot, right? They're never going to make the right choice when it comes down to that type of decision. But here it is, Marvel. They're not willing to throw away their profit. That's always good. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end, help your boy out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number of 4,000 subscribers, so I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know how you feel about Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU as Victor Von Doom. Also, how do you feel about the Russo brothers returning, baby? And also, tell me, how do you feel about that box office for Deadpool and Wolverine? Let your boy O know in the comments below.